thought I would video me trying to weed a car decal. So here it goes. You have to be very careful. The vinyl will stick to itself and ruin your design if you're not careful. So, no, I'm not a professional. In fact, I haven't been doing this long at all. So every day I'm learning. First you want to pick out what your outer circle design is, and then I try to start from there, pulling away. Otherwise, you can get very confused, or I can. This is a real popular design right now. I think it's beautiful. You can fast forward if you feel like this part is boring. Yes, I have a nail missing. Okay, so of course we're going to take out the little dot parts. I'm not sure if you can see the whole design the way that I'm filming. Apologize if you can't. The vinyl I'm using is from imprintables.com, and it should last for about 4 years on an outside car or anything outside, mailbox, whatever you have your design on. This is the Decal, and I'm pleased so far with this. I use it on my Yeti cups and my tumblers and things of that nature as well. So as you can see, the design will start taking shape as you release the parts that you don't need. One thing I like about this design, and I purchased this from Etsy, is that you can weed it in reverse, and it has a lot more black in it instead of the way that this person requested this one to be this way. The other way, you would have all the parts that are white would be black, and it wouldn't have the outer ring. I cut most of my car decals at 6x6 to 8x8. This is about a 7x7 because the client wanted her lettering to be 2x2, which is in the middle, and you'll be able to see in a little while once I start revealing. Sometimes little pieces will come up, and you can just lay those down if they're stuck. It's very sticky vinyl, so you can lay it back down. It's okay. And I love how the design starts taking shape. So this is a pretty fun process. Sorry if my hands are in the way. The cutter that I use is a Roland really pleased with it. I haven't mastered any part of this process yet. I've only been doing it for about 3 months. And not a lot of car decals, because I started with mostly t-shirts, and as I learned one thing, I would just add another. So I just think it's so helpful when we all show each other or share what we've learned. And I had someone in another state be very patient with me and teach me. And of course, YouTube videos have been so helpful. As you can see, it's shaping up to be so beautiful. And I think that it's going to be so nice. As you notice, sometimes the little intricate pointy pieces want to stick to what you're weeding off, but that'll happen. You could also increase your pin force or your actual force of your blade, but when I did try that, it was cutting a little too deeply, so it's okay. I don't mind a little bit of playing around with it, holding it down. As your blade dulls as well, you're going to have to increase your force anyway, so you may be wondering as well why I leave the design on the actual roll. It's not cut off. That's because if you do cut it off, then it's very hard for your cutter to use little sections. I prefer to leave it in a bigger section, and that way I can use every inch of it. Starts coming to life. If you're wondering where I get a lot of my monograms for these projects, I just use the monogram maker, and you can Google it. We're almost finished with our design, and then it will be ready to transfer on the paper that will be for the client to adhere this to her windshield. I think she was going to put this on her back windshield. think it's going to be beautiful. There you have it. Thanks for watching.